Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor here at ClassicsToday.com with random reviews. What are random reviews? Well, it's my effort to make lemonade out of lemons because last week I reported from my lovely new home that I had just moved and I'm surrounded by boxes. And let me just show you some of them. Here are some of the CDs. This is just a little bit of them, and there's like rooms full of stuff everywhere. And so I am going to do something a little different. As you can see, we have many empty shelves here. See, this is what's going to be my office someday, and it's all empty. And so naturally, I attempted, when these things were getting packed up, to keep them in some kind of order, but the moving company that packed them, and they're very nice, they did the packing. I mean, I wasn't going to do it. You must be crazy. Put everything in boxes at random, which I knew was going to happen. So I really only have one choice, and that's to take everything out of the boxes, shove it all into the shelves as, at random. And then once it's all in shelves and the boxes are out of the way and I can actually get through the room here, which is right now impossible because it's, get through the room, then I can actually start to put everything in some kind of order, which is probably going to take most of the rest of my life. But that's okay, because I have the overflow room for at least another year or so until I move that stuff too. I have to build out shelves and, oh my God. It's going to be a construction project on the line of the Taj Mahal or the Egyptian pyramids. Trust me. So, what is random reviews? Well, random reviews is I'm going to stick my hand in a box, I'm going to pull something out, and I'm going to talk about it at random, 3 at a time. I think it'll kind of be interesting. We'll see what we've got and what comes out of the box. So, are you ready? Here we go. I've got my eyes closed here. Let's take this thing. I don't know what it is. And, let's take one of these. Here's one from here. And there's something in this box, too, I think. And let's see what we got and what we're going to be talking about. You ready? Oh, look. Okay. Prokofiev. Symphony number 1 and 5 with the Los Angeles Philharmonic under Andre Previn on what used to be Philips and which is now Decca. Well, these are very good performances. They really are. Now, Previn did a fantastic Prokofiev Fifth with the LSO on Warner, which is a little bit livelier, I think, than this one, but it's gorgeously recorded and beautifully played, and he was always extremely effective in this music, and it's just an excellent disc. That's why I kept it. No, I didn't keep all the stuff that's great. Some of the stuff I kept was terrible, actually. And speaking of which, Mario Venzago's Bruckner 8th with the Concert House Orchestra Berlin. I kept this because it's a party record, because it's so terrible and sucks so dismally that I just had to have it. I kept it even for the notes, which are endless. It's one of those endless liner notes where they explain every single thing about the performance, and then you put it on and it sounds so terrible that you realize that they are doing nothing but, making excuses and creating this huge apologia. This is the note in which Venzago claims to make the difference between classical non-vibrato and romantic non-vibrato, or something like that. I mean, it's insane. It's insanely stupid. It's completely and utterly unidiomatic. He's decided that everything that Bruckner did is too bloated, so it should be played in such a light and lively and fresh manner, and completely lacking in any kind of gravitas or grandeur or spirituality or any of those things. No, he sucks it all out of it and just races through the thing in 73 minutes or 75 minutes, is it? In 26 seconds? I mean, it's not actually that slow a performance. It just sounds it. It sounds like nothing interesting is happening at all whatsoever. It's completely dreadful. So there you go. The Mario Venzago Bruckner 8th. Keep it and play it for your friends when you need a laugh. It's one of the only times, actually, that Bruckner would be a laugh, I think. And last but not least, this is wonderful. It's Blomstedt's Carmina Burana. One of the 2 or 3 great Carmina Buranas. Why is it so great? Well, because Blomstedt is, first of all, such a sensitive conductor in the first place, but second of all, he's got a great chorus. He's got great soloists, Lynn Dawson and John Danietsky, tenor, and Kevin McMillan, baritone. But most of all, he's like Joachim in this music, in which he finds the music in the work. You can play this thing as a sort of, Stravinsky, Lenos, just go for the rhythm and the percussion, or you can actually bring out that rustic folk quality to the melodies and really work on displaying the different orchestral coloration. I mean, it's not Orff's major concern, of course, but it's there, and you should hear it, and you do, and it's gorgeously recorded, and Blomstedt's wonderful in all of this choral music, and it's just a fantastic performance. And I've talked about some of these before, of course. When I do these random polls, we're going to come up with things that we've talked about previously, but what the heck? We'll have a good time looking at them again and seeing what's in the boxes. And now they go into the shelf completely at random. Oh, God. Yeah, into the shelf at random to be organized later, much, much later. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.